Chevy, the king of my city, can't nobody check me. They know what I'm forget me. I've been in the pocket, like keys in a wallet. If you think you got it, then pull up and bet me. I'm keeping it solid.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
On the other side of the field for our visitors here, they're in a real groove of late. Winners of 5 of their last 6 games. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Moody. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
The numbers on Moss from last week's game. 15 carries and even 60 yards and a touchdown.
And he has 12 touchdowns on the ground this season, so you know he's a big part of their offense. They count on him, not only to score the touchdowns, but now they can play action, fake it to him, throw it out to the wide receivers, get it to other players who can also produce.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Newman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back to throw again.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Here's the option.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. They'll run here with Moss.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Operating from the gun, Haley. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Leonard. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. Leonard. He finds his man. Complete. That's Moody. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power, but not a ton to show for it.
2nd and 9.
Gain
of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Leonard. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Give him 2 on the play there. And now they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Leonard. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. On second down, they'll run it here. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
He's brought down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 1 yard on the play.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, look at the juke. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 14 carries, 127 yards. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Dancing away at the 35. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Up the middle they go. Moody And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Off the play fake. Leonard. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. So no gain on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Moody.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That good for 19 and a 1st down.
Partner, there are strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent gain and 1st down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Moody. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They'll go with the keeper. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. 2 yards is the pickup. And that'll be good enough for the 1st. Up the middle they go. It's Moody. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And his guys have taken the lead.
In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this 1st half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing.
Throwing to start the drive. Haley. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Haley. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
16 more on that one and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
They'll run on first down with Moss.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Second and a couple.
Looking to throw. Haley. Over the middle, complete. That's Newman. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Haley. Looking middle, and that's complete. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun. Haley.
And that one off the mark. A little late with the throw.
4th down, so Zach Taylor sends out the field goal unit. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. And this one is right through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
A little juke.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd and 3. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Rodriguez. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Leonard.
Got a man, it's Rodriguez.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Leonard. He finds his man, complete. That's Rodriguez. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. No dice for Sean McDermott in the offense. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Throwing to start the drive. Haley. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Looking to throw. Haley. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. On 1st down, it's Newman. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the 1st half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the 2nd half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball.
And a loose football. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. To the opposite of what they envisioned when they left that locker room, a turnover on the opening drive of this 3rd quarter.
I like your identification there because that's exactly what they discussed in the locker room before they came out on the field. Let's get the ball, let's go down and score, put some points on the board and feel good about it. Not an insurmountable lead, but definitely not how they saw it at halftime.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Throwing the out route and complete. It's Richardson. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taking it about the 16. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off play action. Leonard. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Off the play fake. Leonard. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
The tight end in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down. Leonard. He finds his man. Complete. That's Rodriguez. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Haley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Haley. Over the middle, complete. That's Richardson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll run a draw now with Moss. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Results in a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Moss on the give up the middle. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Looking to throw. Haley. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Back to throw. Haley. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Leonard.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Leonard. He finds his man. Complete. That's Rodriguez. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They bring their punter out there now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Haley. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Off play action. Haley. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Now a play fake here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. Complete. Richardson has it. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. It's a quarterback sneak.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Off the play fake.
Haley will swing this out to Moss.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Now, how about that? Defensive coordinator perfectly in sync, dials up a blitz, and the man in the middle, he's the one who gets home.
Big Mike.
Big Mike.
Operating from the gun. Haley. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And everybody thinking about the possible field goal on 4th. It would be 58 yards from here. From the gun on 3rd down. Haley. And that is incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun. Leonard throwing middle, and it's complete. This offense so far on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Off the RPO, he completes it. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
3rd and 3.
Now this time he'll look to throw. They got his man complete. Might want to remember that 3rd down play, 37 yards.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game, 4th quarter. These are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Operating from the gun, Leonard. Throwing left complete. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Leonard. Caught. Right side. It's Lewis. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Off the bootleg. Leonard. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. A 10-play drive that time. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Haley. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Back to throw. Haley. He finds his man. Complete. It's Love. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll run on 1st down. Newman. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
2nd and 2. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Now the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here's 2nd down.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
He's back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Gotta avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Down the left sideline.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Just obviously a gigantic play by the defense here. You see where we're at in the 4th quarter, Charles. 4th and long, they felt like they had to make a big play through the air, but it's the defense, not that offense, that comes up with the huge play.
And I love the countenance of the defenders. So calm, so ready, no nerves and evidence at all. And they came through with a big play that has them on the verge of a victory.
The try here for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:06 to play. Throwing after the interception. Haley firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That's pretty difficult to sum it up offense in a 2-minute drill. When your guys have struggled to put points on the board all afternoon, there's an incompletion right there.
This is Donnell with a grab. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. And he fires one, but incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the home team here, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for our visitors, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.